Hi there folks, welcome back to Retro Reviews. I want to thank everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing to this channel. You guys are amazing. I never thought I'd get this far. Okay, so The Zookeeper's Wife, and this has been gradually expanding into many more theaters. This is directed by Nikki Caro, who made Whale Rider a few years back. This is based on a novel by Diane Ackerman. Zookeeper's Wife tells you the tale of Antonia and Dr. Jan Zabiskie, here played by Jessica Chastain and Johan Heidelberg. And they are zookeepers at the Warsaw Zoo in the 1930s. Live at this zoo. They host parties. Jan is more the outgoing of the two. Antonia is a little bit more reserved. Well, this one particular party, everyone is sort of amazed how she is able to revive this one baby elephant that has just recently been born, and everyone fears, okay, this elephant might die. And so everyone is awe of her abilities here. So one particular party in the opening of the film here, we get to meet Lance Heck, who is German, who's played by Daniel Bruhl, who, again, he's German, and everyone really doesn't really want him there. And what are Hitler's intentions? And they all kind of badger him about that. Lutz has a crush on Antonia, and it drives Jan nuts, I guess, on occasion. Of course, he's just a zoologist and doesn't care for politics. And Heck was an actual person here who managed to breed an actual species of donkey. I don't know, it's either a donkey or some sort of animal that wasn't successfully revived, although it's still in the wild. And of course, when Germany invades Poland, obviously during the invasion, obviously some animals are killed here, which, again, killing of animals is always sad. Lutz, who is the chief zoologist for Hitler now, basically says, okay, I'm willing to send all of the best animals here to Germany to survive the war, and they can eat bread to create a master race of animals. Of course, when dealing with Lutz here, Jan and Antonia offer their zoo become like a way station. They mainly offer it to become a pig farm. Primarily the fact that they're getting their main material from the garbage from the ghetto in which the Jews are living at, and is getting the garbage that they can have for the zoo here. He's rescuing the Jews from certain death, and is getting the garbage that they can have for the zoo here. He's rescuing the Jews from certain death. Staying in the house that Antonia has set a bunch of rules for, and some of these people, they stay days, others stay years. Positive things I can say about this film, again, it's nicely shot. Again, some of the animals are indeed real. There are some battle scenes that are, I guess, interesting to look at. I guess this is a zoo that I probably would go to maybe later on. It's still in operation, amazingly enough. But boy, do I have some really big problems with this film. First and foremost, this film is 2 hours long. You'll feel every minute of it. I mean, the killing of animals by the Germans, it's manipulative at best. Again, I like Jessica Chastain as much as anybody else, but she's miscast, and sometimes I couldn't figure out what she was saying, or she had a Polish accent I don't think worked for her. And this might be the rare time in which a film in which the supporting characters are much more interesting than the main character herself, because again, this could almost be a story about her husband than her, because he's risking his neck to get the Jews out of the ghetto. So first and foremost, it takes a good 20 to 30 minutes for Germany to invade Poland, then it takes another 20 to 30 minutes for them to start rescuing people. It takes almost to the end of the film for Lutz to become a mustache-twirling villain, and apparently that's not actually true to his character. You think to yourself, this would be a story worthy of being told. With this director and with this writer, I'm left dumbfounded. In the end, folks, The Zookeeper's Wife should be a very fascinating film about this fascinating tale of survival, heroism, and all that. But it doesn't really do it. I mean, yes, it is well shot. But in the end, folks, what I'm going to do here is, for some nice reason, I'm going to be nice here. I'm going to say this is a Netflix rental, because I think this story to some people might resonate more, because basically enough, I was the youngest person in the theater here, folks. Everyone else was maybe 50 or above. So, folks, what do you think about The Zookeeper's Wife? Did you happen to like it? Did you happen to care for it at all? Please put that in the comment box below, folks. As always, folks, like, comment, subscribe, and rid yourself of knowledge. I'll see you next time, folks.